We meet the team transforming people's lives, making facial prosthetics in pool. This story is my favourite of the night. The work they do has been described as life-changing. When surgery can no longer help, specialists can rebuild people using a combination of art and technology.
I won't take it personally. The I'll try that again. Maxillofacial team at Poole Hospital make new body parts, often for the face, lost after trauma or disease, with amazing results.
Our health correspondent Alistair Fee has been given special access to the team. Tonight we meet 3 people whose lives have been transformed.
2 years ago, John had a life-changing diagnosis.
I just thought it was an eye infection and got some cream from the chemist. But after a week, 10 days of no improvement, that's why I went to the doctor. It was a cancer behind the eye. They said they could treat the cancer, so it wasn't as desperate as it could have been. They did warn me that I'd have to lose the eye.
The news affected his confidence, his sense of self.
When you're on the bus, people see the patch and they tend to stare, especially children. And I tend to make a joke of it. You went to a party, didn't you?
How did you know?
My magic eye told me. The cancer specialist put me in touch with the Poole Hospital, with the maxillofacial people.
This is a specialist unit where they make complex facial prostheses with extraordinary results.
Here's one I made earlier.
I thought it was a great idea. I did ask them whether they could make one that I could still see through, but they said they haven't got quite that far yet.
I enjoy all processes of making the prosthetics for our patients. It's quite technical, but it's also really artistic. You've got to get the accuracy right of the fit and the implant components. You get a really nice outcome for them, and it makes it all worth it.
So do you want to put your prosthesis off for me?
9 years ago, Philip lost his nose.
I was diagnosed with cancer in 2012. It started with just a spot. By the time I got the full diagnosis, it had spread right through the septum and was pretty rampant. I came to Poole Hospital and I was told then that they would have to remove my nose, which absolutely horrified me because I might be old, but I'm still quite vain.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go out. And when I started to go out, people made clients.
We tend to see them at least every 6 months just to check how things are going. And then especially here down in Dorset, we tend to have a summer and a winter nose or you know, a prosthesis. So we do need to keep a check on that as well.
I've got several noses, but this is the winter one, yes. Only purely and simply because during the summer, obviously you get tanned, or I get tanned. Heidi makes a nose that fits in with the summer to blend in with my skin, so the nose doesn't stick out like a sore thumb.
Hello.
Susan is another cancer patient. She's been under the care of this team for 18 months.
I had what they call a basal cell carcinoma and had several operations, but unfortunately the problem got worse, and at the end of the day it had to be a much bigger procedure, and that resulted in my losing the ear. It made you feel self-conscious. I was, you know, always wanting to hide it all the time. Yeah, didn't have much confidence. They put 3 titanium implants into the bone to hold the magnets. It was just so lovely when I actually got the prosthetic eventually.
Every 6 months, for the rest of their lives, each patient will attend these checkups. The hard work happens behind the scenes, leading to a remarkable visual restoration and a personal impact that is life-changing.
When you think that the prosthetics people are doing arms and legs and noses and restoring people's faces and all kinds of things, and noses, and they're just amazing.
They really are amazing.
Incredible.
Yeah, incredible. As you can see, Alexis has joined us now, and if you found that report as fascinating as the 3 of us did, then do try to watch us tomorrow and Friday, as we'll be looking inside the workshop where the maxillofacial team craft those prosthetics. We'll see the techniques involved and how the team build close relationships with each of their patients.